it's going to come down to, has the directive come through from the team cars to say, this is it, all or nothing, everyone to the front, and don't give it up. And I mean, okay, look at the time gap. It's dropped down, unaware of exactly what the motorbikes are doing that carry the timing equipment, the GPS that gives us these gaps. But maybe this is that Arkea Samsic are going on the climb, and a peloton like this, the chase will really, they'll give it everything on the climb, but they'll ride so hard, put themselves deep into the red zone, that they come over the top, and then they've blown themselves up a bit and can't continue. So let's see if they can keep pulling. Not on my watch, you're going to get close, because you're going to bring us back. So I think he's tempoing on this climb, and he knows he's losing a bit to this really intense effort coming now from Arkea Samsic, who were absent for a long period there. And that's why I thought this is just going to blow out, because everybody's gone away from the front. But it's a big return to the front by Arkea Samsic. I think once we get over the top, Mads Pedersen is going to say, okay, that's that climb behind us, 33k to go from here. So it's only about 30k or so to the foot of the climb. Let's go. Let's have it.
Exactly. If anything, Mads Pedersen won't be riding flat stick. He'll be riding at a speed he can maintain, but over the top.
Well, you're on the front, and you sort of get right up to your limit. You think, okay, that's it. You squeeze a bit more out. You swing across, and you're right. I now need a little breather. I'll be able to go back, and there'll be about 6 or 7 other guys who do a turn before I'll need to do another one. But no, the guy in third wheel drops the gap open and calls in. And so then you're straight back into the wheel in second position, trying to keep things moving. That's what you do then. You fill it in if you really want to keep it rolling. So he fills straight in. The guy in front of him does a 10-metre turn and swings off, and there he is on the front again. Yeah,
it's hard. There's no recovery time, and it quite often can start to, if it happens too often, it can really start to break the cohesion and the momentum of a breakaway. You don't mind doing it once or twice, but if somebody starts dropping the wheel, that's when riders start arguing with each other. It's all about riding as a collective unit, despite being on different teams. But when it happens, it costs a lot of energy, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that riding as a collective unit, Matt, is what's not happening at the moment. Okay, Arno de Lee is going through, Dries van Gastel as well, but it's nearly exclusively Trek Segafredo driving the pace, particularly Mosca and Mads Pedersen. But look how many riders are just sitting back. Greg van Avermaet hasn't been through to the front for a while. Neither have the two riders from Israel Premier Tech. Sivakov, he's trying to be invisible down the back. He stands at about 6'1" or 2", but he's doing his best to be invisible and not do a turn. So there's plenty of passengers in this group, and that is also one of the reasons that peloton has started creeping closer up on them, because attention is now starting to turn to that final climb with around 26 kilometres or so until we get there.
Being a bit of a cannibal today, Jacopo Mosca in second, and then Brent Van Moor. I wonder what Brent Van Moor can do today, whether he will stay with his leader on the climb. It's a reasonable rouleur as well, and he's been sitting back a little bit. I'm wondering what the tactic is going to be. You would think, though, that unless